All
Hey, what's
right.
up?
What's up, man? What's up? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I got some few people here just waiting to listen, and we're fired up for the call later and everything, man. Just do your thing. I edified you, talked about you and everything. There are a lot of people here know about you and know about John and everything that you guys are building. So we're
Nice.
excited, and we have one guy here who's he's already we gave him a lot of information. He's waiting to learn and hear from you, and especially. So without further ado, is here's Nes, man.
Awesome, awesome. Well, first and foremost, how's it going, everyone over there? I can't see you guys right now, but I hope you guys are having an amazing night so far. So, how are y'all feeling?
Good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna share a little bit of information with you, and at the end, we're gonna take some questions that you may have. So, if you happen to have a paper and pen handy, it'll be helpful to have it because note takers are money makers, right? And if you want to ask questions, make sure you write them down so you won't forget it. Um, I'm going to breeze through this information so that way we can save as much time as possible for you guys. I know you guys are busy. It is a weekday night, so we're gonna dive right into it. I know we have John and Josh is gonna be hopping on any second now, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna take over and just provide the overview for you guys. So I'm gonna take my camera off and we're gonna dive into the information real quick. One second. All right, so if you guys have cell phones, if you guys have them on, just put it on silence real quick. All right, and just know I'm gonna need your undivided attention so that way you can fully understand what we're gonna go over. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm now 31 years old. I've been financially free since 26 years old. It's before this, I was actually working in the TV and film industry as a worker on set, which was pretty cool. I was always on a different gig, always doing something different, and it was awesome. The only thing is that I didn't have much time. I was the first guy on set and the first guy the last guy to leave set. So I'll be working about 12 to 16 hours on a daily basis. So the money was good, but I had no time. Now, how many of you know people that have, a couple of hustles or maybe one major hustle that takes so much time and the person doesn't have much time? All right. How many of you know people like that? And how many of you know people that have all the time in the world and absolutely no money? I know some people like that as well. So when I first saw this, it was different. And it actually is what made all the difference in my life. My mentor taught me what he was doing. I did what he did. And now I pretty much live the way I want. I'm not a millionaire yet. I am a six-figure earner. I do make six figures from home on an extremely part-time basis. I just finished coming back from doing a Mexico tour. I'm on track to doing a United States tour. And then after that, we're going to be doing a Europe tour. So, I go all around the world, showing people exactly what I'm showing you tonight. And tonight you get to watch this from the comfort of your friends or family members' couch. So, the reason why I do this is because I know there's other people out there that, want more. At the end of the day, they say that we don't always get paid what we're worth, right? We all know we don't get paid what we're worth, right? So I know that there's people out there that just want more, or people just want a platform they can use to help others grow. Now, I've done all the research about the program that I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds over here. I even flew as far as Las Vegas to meet up with the CEO of the program, and I was blown away. I spent 3 days over there. I was blown away by everything I saw, and I went all in. And my responsibility is to share this not only with you, but also with the network of those who invited you to see this, because this thing is going to continue to grow and grow very, very fast. Now, I'm going to share some information at the end. All we're looking for is just a simple yes or a no. Now, Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant pretty much states that there's four ways to produce income. You either E, an employee, exchanging hours for dollars. There's limitations to how many hours you can work, how much money you get paid. For the most part, the second way to produce income is to be self-employed. You are your own boss. However, if you don't have a business system in place that allows you to get paid without you needing to be present, you just probably most likely one of those people wearing a lot of hats and you're super busy and you're overly stressed. So you don't really own the job, but the job owns you. Third way to produce income is to be a business owner. This is when you do have systems in place that allow you to get paid without you needing to be present. What is system? SYSTEM, saving yourself time, energy, money. Fourth way to produce income is to be an investor. All right. When you're an investor, this is when you have your hard-earned money working for you. This is when you're employing the dollars that you have in your bank account to go find you more dollars. So on the left side of the quadrant, you see this is where only 5% of the wealth is, but 95% of the population is there. Shifting gears over to the right side of the quadrant, we can see only 5% of the population is here and 95% of the money is here on the right side of the quadrant. So the program that we're going to show you is the best program I've seen out there to help anyone transition from the left side of the quadrant to being an investor in their first week plugging into the system. Now, I chose the right side of the quadrant quite a few, a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And I got to say, it just completely changed my life completely. I never imagined myself flying on jets with a couple of friends. I never imagined myself, going on a few yachts, taking as many trips as I wanted to, being able to wake up when I wanted to, being able to play until I'm tired, so on and so forth. So it really is something that I didn't think was for people like me. I always thought it was for the special among us, right? It was just for the lucky few. And then I realized it wasn't luck, the kind of luck that people are thinking about. It was a different type of luck, and it's LUCK. That's laboring under correct knowledge, right? So the Forex market is pretty much the market where you're trading one currency for another to make a profit. It's the largest, most liquid financial market. $5.3 trillion traded on a daily basis. Now, anyone could trade on any smart device with Wi-Fi or good reception. It's a 24 hours a day, 5.5 day a week market. So unlike the stock market, which is usually 8:30 to 4:30 or 9 to 5, okay, this is actually 24/5. So 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, Sunday to Friday, okay? Now, this is anyone could participate. All right, in the Forex market with flexible trading sizes. So it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money or if you're just a penny away from bankruptcy. Doesn't matter. It's for any account size, period. Now, you can practice on practice accounts or real accounts. So just to get familiar with the process, you can get started with a demo account. All right, and that just shows you how it works and allows you to get a little more familiar with how the market works without using your live money, right? Now, banks, hedge funds, government, and retail traders participate in the Forex market, and this thing is just starting to get more known out there. More and more people are being aware as to what exactly the Forex market is and how you can actually profit in the markets. Now, the program that we use to thrive in the Forex market is iMarkets Live. IML, we call it IML for short. Now, what IML is a first-class Forex education and software providing company. We were founded on Independence Day, July 4th, 2013. We operate in 100 plus countries worldwide because its Forex is dealing with every type of currency that there is. All right, it's debt-free and privately owned. There are no third-party services in this company. We have dynamic learn and earn platforms. We're the real deal when it comes to bringing Wall Street to Main Street. And all marketing is done through word of mouth. So the only way you will know about it is through someone who is already a member, okay? So corporate leadership is important to me. We have Christopher Terry, who is the CEO and founder of this company. He's been featured and quoted in 6 books, published over a dozen articles on trading magazines. He's been a featured speaker at the Traders Expo in both New York City and Las Vegas. He's a weekly contributor to themoneyshow.com. He traded personal corporate accounts of excess of 50 M's, right? Now, Isa De La Torre, she has 25 plus years in the finance industry, okay, and she is an international businesswoman, all right? She's fluent in Spanish and conversational French. Now, Alex Morton, 27 years old. This guy made millions in the industry that we're in, the home-based business industry. He's been featured in Forbes and Rolling Stone, and he's helped create over 30 plus people who are brand new at making 6 figures. So that's really amazing. Now, what is our purpose? Isa De La Torre says, and I quote, Chris and I believe in creating a true vehicle that will bring people respect, dignity, and power to change their lives and the lives of others around the world, end quote. Very powerful statement. So how does mirror trading work? Well, mirror trading is exactly that. You're pretty much mirroring the results of experts. Now, mirror trading is 100% hands-free. You are able to copy trades from our experts. All servers are provided by IML. Okay, we have visible trading records, so that way you can actually see all our records. We believe that documentation beats conversation. All right, there are risk parameters to protect any account percentage, no matter what account size you have. All right, now there are no performance fees taken or commissions taken by IML. For those of you familiar in Forex, you know a lot of Forex programs actually take commissions. We don't take commissions over here. Over here, you can also choose your own broker. On our site, when you have access to the member site, you will get a list of suggested brokers. So you can choose any broker you want. You can deposit, withdraw the funds that you made, the profits that you made in the markets at any time right through your broker, okay? Now, what a broker is pretty much like a bank account for trading, specifically for Forex trading, right? Now, one of our wealth creation tools, one of our automated tools is the FX Signals Live platform. Now, the FX Signals Live, it's all about wealth compounding, okay? It's a 2 to 10% monthly average return on a month-to-month basis based on past results. Now, we know if you go open an account in a bank, most likely they're going to give you a 1% interest rate, right? Less than 1% interest rate. So the fact that people get a 2% monthly average return in just one of our products, that's a lot better than what the banks is actually doing for us, all right, as a general population. Now, this program, FX Signals Live, is more built for longer-term growth, all right? Wealth building happens over time. Most likely, it does not happen overnight unless you won the lottery, okay? And this is not a scratch-off, right? There's max drawdown account protection over here, a risk multiplier to amplify your results, okay? And is only a $10 monthly hosting fee, okay? Now, 75% of the population have less than $5,000 in the bank for retirement. Planning for tomorrow starts with today. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? Our second auto trader is the IML Fusion Trader. Okay, now this is more for scalping the markets, which means high activity. All right, now there's multiple trades traded daily. All right, short-term growth, higher potential risk. You get to control your risk parameters. All right, and there's a fixed stop loss per entry. All right, to protect your account, so you know all the potential outcomes of your trades. Now, we also have our copy paste profit platform, and that's real simple, right? In school, we would get in trouble trying to copy the smart kid, right? We would get a failing grade. However, in this school, in this Forex school, if you copy the nerds, then you get to actually profit in the market. So you could copy paste profit utilizing our Swipe Trades app. Now think of Tinder for a second over here, right? So the way the Swipe Trades work is that you open the app, you'll get a trade, and you choose to either decline the trade or accept the trade. If you decline, you swipe left. If you accept the trade, you swipe right. And then you can copy the data and execute the trades on the app that we use to execute the trades, which is the MetaTrader 4 app. All right, so very simple. Copy and place. Okay, you can download the app on Google Play and Apple App Store. Of course, it won't work unless you are actually a Platinum Plus subscriber with iMarkets Live. Now, when a new trade is available, you'll get a push notification, okay, and you'll get all your price points given. So your entry, your take profit, and stop loss price points, okay, all the trades are managed after entry of the trades with updates. So that way, you are getting pretty much updated throughout everything, okay? You know exactly what's going on. So a complete trade analysis and notes will be provided with each and every trade. So it really is a pretty good learning and earning experience. Furthermore, we also get access to the daily swing trades by our CEO, Christopher Terry. Now, being involved in the Forex industry for 2.5 years, I've seen all types of different Forex programs out there. Now, a lot of people want to capitalize in the Forex market, but trust me when I say there are way too many CEOs that know nothing about Forex. The fact that this company is created by a Forex guru, a Forex giant, is absolutely amazing. Even our CEO provides daily swing trades, about 3 to 5 trades per week. So you get trade ideas coming directly from the CEO, located in the back office. Okay, so when you have a Platinum Plus subscription, you'll get access to the website with your login information, so on and so forth. You'll also be getting notifications in your back office, all right, in your portal once you have access to the site. Now, you'll also get an email notification for each and every trade, all right? You get to learn and earn with the Forex Guru. Now, in life, the only thing that no one could take from you are the skill sets that you develop, okay? So you get to learn to trade like the professionals with iMarkets Live Academy. So it truly is an amazing online course, all right, where you can actually be able to learn no matter if you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced trader. Now you'll learn everything, including technical analysis, harmonics, and market geometry. You'll have access in English and Spanish 24/7. So this is good, especially when we're sharing it with a few people that live in a few other countries. All right, because remember, we are a worldwide business. We're not local. We are global. All right, completely different mindset. So we are constantly growing and adding more content to iMarkets Live. In addition, our iMarkets Live TV, IML TV, you get to interact with the mediators. We have 50 plus hours a week of live trading education. You get to learn from industry leading professionals, indulge yourself in different styles of strategies, trade live on the London and New York sessions, okay? The translations are available in almost any language. Beginner sessions Monday through Friday, and the schedule offers multiple sessions at different times throughout the day so it can fit any schedule, right? Now, last but not least, our harmonic scanner. So our harmonic scanner is the best trading indicating tool that I've seen out there, all right? So number one, has a high probability form of market analysis. Number two, provides potential entry, stop loss, and take profit price points. Number three, you get to combine Elliott waves and Fibonacci techniques, okay, for those that are more advanced when it comes to trading. All right, number four, you can do this right from your web browser. So once you have access to the site, you get to log in, click a button, all right, that reads harmonic scanner, and then the charts will open with the scanner already doing its thing. Number five, it's a privately owned software exclusive to iMarkets Live. So you're not going to see any other Forex program out there with the harmonic scanner. Number six, you can scan the markets for patterns whenever the market is open, all right? So how do you get started today? All right, you can get started today by getting access to our basic platinum subscription, okay? So with the basic platinum membership, you'll get access to IML Academy, all right, which is the whole online course for beginner, intermediate, and advanced traders, okay? IML TV, 50 plus hours a week of live stream tutorials and teachings, okay? Our harmonic scanner, all right, the software, the indicator exclusively available for iMarkets Live members, and our daily swing trades provided by our iMarkets Live CEO, Chris Terry. Now, our Platinum Plus subscription includes everything in the basic Platinum subscription, plus Swipe Trades, which is the app that's kind of like Tinder, right? Swipe left to decline, swipe right to accept, all right? Take that data and be able to paste and profit, all right? Our Fusion Trader and FX Signals Lives, which is our two auto traders, you get access to that as well. So you want to get your hands on a Platinum Plus subscription, but you know, if anything, you can just get the basic Platinum subscription, whichever one that you decide, right? Now, if that's not good enough, guys, we also have our 2 and free customer acquisition bonus, which means that when you get started with iMarkets Live, all right, the membership, just so you guys know, is $250, right? So when you become a member of iMarkets Live, all right, and you refer 2 into the system, you are now free. You can actually use all our products and all our services at no extra charge, all right? So you get to not only learn and earn with market professionals, but you'll also have access to our tools and everything else in between, okay? So get to, and it is free. Now, when I got started with this, I initially got started as just a customer. I got started as a customer. I loved the results that I was getting. It was a lot better than any other program that I've ever used out there in the Forex industry. And I decided to become an independent business owner. You can see right there, IBO, an independent business owner with iMarkets Live, because it just makes sense, right? If it makes sense, it makes dollars, right? So because I was a member and I was happy about it and I was sharing it with friends, friends wanted to get involved. So as an IBO, I am qualified to earn commissions, right? So for each member that I referred, I got a $35 Fast Start thank you check, right? The very next Friday, okay? And when I saw that, I said, you know what? This is cool. Not only am I using a service that works, but I'm also getting paid to refer people to the service. I can use this extra money that I'm making and put it towards my trading account even more, you know? Just making multiple streams of income over here. Now, when your members refer people, you are also getting a thank you check as well, and that works for 3 generations, right? Now, when you personally refer 3 members into the program, you are now making a residual income of $150 a month. Not such a big deal, but we all know that bills add up. We have residual bills regardless of what happens to us. Hey, a hurricane comes and blows everything out of the water, blows everything out of the way. Guess what? Bills are still going to rack up regardless of what natural disaster happened, regardless of what happens, period, right? We have residual bills. Why not have a residual income that will neutralize those bills? And that was my mindset, right? So when you refer 3, you are making $150 a month, okay? And as your network continues to grow, and let's say they want to make a $150 residual income as well, you can soon start making $600 a month residually. And as your lines of customers are continuing to grow, you are going to be making more money. So if you were making $600 to $1,000 extra a month, let's say you were making $1,000 extra a month, you just gave yourself a $12,000 a year raise on top of the money you're already making from your job or your business or your other hustles, right? So anyway, an extra $600 to $1,000 a month extra could definitely help some sort of way. It can help pay for rent, food, gas. It can help pay for travel. It can help fund your account. It can help fund your retirement account. Whatever you decide to do with your money, it is absolutely your money. But it doesn't stop at $1,000 a month, all right? As your network of customers continue to grow and you are hitting more and more volume requirements, you're going to be making more money. Okay, so for example, for $1,000 a month, you could be making $2,000 a month, then it goes to $5,000 a month, and then you can hit the chairman levels, all right? At the chairman levels, you're making anywhere from 6 figures a year to multiple 6 figures on a monthly basis. So definitely something real special. So take a good look at this chart over here, guys. Now, look over here to the right side of the charts over here. You see where it says, you see where it reads monthly pay or weekly pay? Let's just take a look at monthly pay for a second over here, right? Let's look down the chart. What amount would you like to make on a monthly basis starting off, right? So most people say, hey, if I can make an extra $2,000 a month, that'll be life-changing. If I can make an extra $5,000 a month, that could be life-changing. If I can make 5 figures a month, $10,000 a month, like I am right now, then guess what? It could be life-changing for many different reasons, okay? So decide what level you would like to hit, and all we have to do is just look to the left, and we can see with as little as 500 subscribers, we can make $10,000 a month, okay? So do you have to personally refer 500 subscribers? No, it can start off with 3 and continue to branch from there, all right? Now, it's important for me to note, all right, that hitting ranks require volume requirements, all right? As you can see over here, it has requirements. Subscribers with as little as 500 subscribers, all right? It has requirements, guys, all right? This is not something that happens overnight, but guess what? If you invested 2 years, all right, of your time, whether it's 5 to 10 hours a week or 15 hours a week, if you invested a little bit of your time, 2 years, let's say, and you were making an extra $10,000 a month, would it be worth it? Heck, let's look over here. Let's look at Chairman 250, where you're making $250K a month. All right, that's $250,000 a month, right? If it took you 10 years to get to this level, would it be worth it? When I first saw this, I said, absolutely. So we also have other incentives as well for maintaining rank for a period of 90 days and better. Everyone's first milestone is to make $10,000 a month. Doesn't matter how long it'll take you to get there, as long as you get there. And obviously, as I aforementioned, at the chairman levels, you can make anywhere from 6 figures a year to multiple 6 figures on a monthly basis. Now, we don't only have webinars like this, we also have live events that go on in the city near you. I know we're coming up to Connecticut real soon. Okay, we also have 7-figure mentorship calls where you can learn a lot of secrets from $1 million earners like Alex Morton and David Immunitier. Okay, and we also have webinars just like this. So we got webinars, we got live events. Okay, we have all types of tools and systems to help ensure your success over here. Now, what you get with iMarkets Live is prestigious leadership all across the board. So from corporate to field to traders, all across the board, leadership is amazing and second to none. World-class product services and education in the Forex market. All right, it's a dynamic platform that appeals to almost any situation, regardless of your time, money, or experience. And we have a friendly, supportive community and culture. We have unmatchable passion and a big vision that puts people first, all right? People before profit, people and profit, right? And this is a system that allows you to let your money work for you, okay? So I'm gonna stop sharing this for 1 second over here, turn my camera back on. All right. Okay, so turning my camera back on, guys. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick. So there you have it, guys. I hope you took some notes. This is a program that completely transformed my life, guys. I was new to Forex, didn't know anything about Forex when I got started, and it was just a complete life changer, right? I put on a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends are happy that they made the decision with me, and this is continuing to grow with or without anyone. And once I realized it was going to grow with or without me, I knew I had to get involved. Now, I do have 2 other leaders on the line right now. Actually, Josh, if you can unmute your phone, you know, I'm going to pretty much open the floor to you, Josh. Introduce yourself. Put your camera on, please. All right, introduce yourself. And John, introduce yourself. And yeah, we'll take it from there after you guys speak.
Sounds good, Nes. Let me see if I can make this a little brighter. Cause, oh, there we go. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Excellent. What's going on, guys? I hope all you guys are having a great night. I see some of you there. So a couple of see familiar faces, see some new faces out there. Just a heads up, I'm on the road right now. I'm with Nes Vquez. Right now, we're on our way to Jersey, actually headed to Nes's place. But it's an absolute honor to be on this video with you guys on this feed, because you know, I always like to tune in whenever my mentors, you know, people who have the results that I want in anything, whenever they've got something going on, I always like to plug in and learn as much as I can, even though I've already been in this industry for 3 years. But let me not get ahead of myself and tell you guys a little bit more about me. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 3 years. I've been self-employed, been working for myself. I've been trading in the foreign exchange markets for just as long as I possibly could. And, you know, before I got involved with this particular industry, I was working a full-time job as a cook for Applebee's, if we're going to be specific. So I don't know if any of you guys there have ever worked at restaurants before, whether you're a busboy or a cook, whatever, but it's stressful, very stressful, and it sucks. So, you know, waking up at 6 or 7 in the morning, it's not something that I was looking forward to every single day. Obviously, I was making some good money. I won't lie. I was making pretty good money. But the problem was that I didn't have the time to do what I wanted to do with my money, if that makes sense. So it was a problem of having time. of having money, but no time. And then when I didn't have a job, it was always a problem of having all the time in the world, but having no money. Right. So I'm sure that you guys, just like me, I know I have friends who have either a lot of time and no money. Whenever I call them, let's hang out, let's go to Rocco's, let's have a good time, let's have a couple of drinks. Whenever I call them, they're like, yeah, I'll go, but I have no money, so I can't buy anything. Or vice versa. I have friends who I hit up and I say, hey, let's go hang out. Let's have a good time. Let's travel a little bit. Flights on me. Let's just go have a good time. They'll be like, oh, I would love to, but I don't have enough time. So I didn't want to be in that position. I didn't want to follow within my friends' footsteps to be in the same position as them. And it hurts me to say that, but that's the reality. You know what they say, if you do what people do, you'll have what they have, right? So long story short, guys, I reached out to Nes on social media. I saw that he was obviously, doing all these amazing things, traveling private jets, driving these R8s, Maseratis, Rolls Royces, all these cool things that I always wanted to do with my life. And I said, you know what, this dude obviously looks very young, and he looks like he's got it all figured out. So let me reach out to him and see what he's done with himself, with his life, to get to the point where he's able to do all these incredible things. So I reached out to Nes, had a very brief conversation. I was able to later on meet him in person, and I had that feeling of comfort. I had that feeling of comfort where I said to myself, you know what, this is a risk, but it is a risk I'm willing to take because I want something different. So if I don't do something different right now, I'm never going to know what it's going to be like when, on the other side, if I took that risk from the jump. So I decided to take initiative. I said, you know what? What's the best thing that can happen? What's the worst thing that can happen? Simple math. $230 investment. Okay. If it goes well, it goes well. I can fire my boss. I can start working for myself. I can become a full-time trader. If it goes the way that I don't want it to, okay, then $230 down the drain. So what? I keep working at my job and I'll make it back. So at the end of the day, when you weigh out the pros and the cons, I found a lot more things that can go well as opposed to what can go wrong, if that makes sense. So that's what motivated me to do this. Okay. My parents, who till this day, yes, they have their own business, they work, but they still have to exchange a lot of time for money. All right. They're very good at what they do. They're pretty successful, but they have to wake up at 6, 7 in the morning to go out and clean banks, dental offices, do all these things. I want them to be able to wake up and go right back to sleep. Right after I give them a $10,000 check. Hey mom, hey dad, go right back to sleep. I just wanted to wake you up to let you know that you don't have to wake up anymore at this time. I just wanted to welcome you to the rest of your life. That's what I want to be able to say to my parents. So that's what pulls me in this company. It's not just the money. It's not just the cars. It's not just the lifestyle. It's what I can do for the people that I love and care for. So if it's one piece of advice that I can leave you guys with before I pass it over to John, is to definitely take this seriously, because we're not just here to have a good time. We're not just here to have fun, but we're also here to make funds and change lives. So with that being said, let me go ahead and pass it over to John. Quick thing about John, I met this guy through Nes. It's actually funny because I contacted Nes. I told Nes, dude, I need to work with people who are going to be at your level. I need to work with people who are going to be serious, driven, ambitious. And he actually linked me up with Nes Vquez, who is one of the top leaders in this company. So he's going to go ahead and share his story now. I don't want to take too much of his time. Guys, it was a pleasure having, being on here, sharing my story, my testimonial. Just know that whether you do this or not, somebody will take this and take it to the next level. Why not you? Why not let you be that person? So thanks again for the time. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to John.
What's going on, fellas? I apologize for not having eye contact with you guys. I'm actually driving right now. I want to thank you guys for coming out to see the information. Real quick about myself so I can continue to drive. Again, my name is John, 32 years old, from Brooklyn, New York. I am a father of 3. I spent 10 years working in the medical field and absolutely hated it, right? And about 5 years ago, Nes himself introduced me to this industry. And I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't understand anything about anything. Only thing that I understood was that I could make an extra income. And I'm a risk taker, and this is one of those risks that carries great reward, right? So I locked arms with him, and it's been the best decision of my life thus far. Fast forward 5 years later, I haven't had to work in the past 3 years. We've traveled. Me and Nes and Josh, we've traveled so many different places together, created so many memories, and I pretty much own my life, right? Like I said, I have 3 kids, so I get to spend all the time in the world with them and do what the heck I want. Now, I don't say this to impress you guys in any way, but to impress upon you the fact that I'm just as regular as you guys are. I was once in the seat that you're in, right? I was once shared this information, except I was outside when I was shared this information with Nes, right? And at the time, Nes wasn't as successful as he is now, but you know what? He had a vision. And when he gave me that vision, I felt it. And I said, you know what, brother? There's no way I'm going to let you go through this journey without me. And here we are 5 years later, man. So, again, I know we've been on this webinar for some time now. I don't want to hold you guys up. Thank you for coming out. Get back to Jake or whoever invited you. Let them know what it is that you want to do. And, you know, we definitely look forward to building with you guys in the near future. We will be out there in Connecticut within the next couple of weeks. So we look forward to meeting you guys. And yes, have yourself a pleasant night, gentlemen and ladies, if there's anybody there.
All right, all right. So, John, you know, I appreciate that, and you know, I am gonna say one thing. You know, the way how I look at this as like Apple before they launched the original iPod. Like, you know, after they launched the iPod, I mean, everything just kind of like follows suit after that. Like the iPhone and all the different variations, the you know, the new MacBooks, the MacBook Air, you know, just the way Apple took off after the launch of the iPod back then, it's been crazy. And that's how I look at this company. This is the Apple of Forex. That's literally how I look at it. And I know that right now we're in the middle of an untapped market. A lot of people have no idea what iMarkets Live is. And the fact that you are one of the first to see it means that you should definitely be taking advantage of it. You know, a mentor of mine told me about the stories of, you know, the difference between pioneers and settlers, right? Pioneers are willing to swim through the oceans. They're willing to climb mountains. They're willing to put in so much hard work and get to the promised land. Settlers, originally, they say, those guys are crazy. I'm not going to do what they're doing. They're crazy, right? The pioneers find the promised land, and now the settlers are calling them geniuses, and now they want to come over. But you know what happens? When the pioneers set up shop in the new promised lands, they are now the landlords. And everyone who is now coming in, they're the tenants. At the end of the day, what's bigger? Your dreams or your excuses? At the end of the day, we are either the ones being sold or the ones doing the selling. We are either the ones being leveraged or the ones doing the leveraging, right? This is the smartest, this is probably the smartest decision that I've ever personally made, getting started in this company. I have no regrets. All my friends, all my family members that I put in are happy. Why? Because it actually works. And this is just the beginning. I'm going on a U.S. tour. On the 18th, I'll be in Maryland. Tuesday, we're in Wall Street again. Okay, right after Wall Street, the next day, we in Boca Raton, Florida, then Miramar, Florida. Then right after that, we are going to Denver, Colorado, and then we're going to Minnesota, and then we're going to North Dakota right after that, okay? And then we'll be back, and we're going to Connecticut after I come back from North Dakota. And after Connecticut, most likely I'll be going to Atlanta, and then we're going to Houston on October 5th. So this is the beginning of something big. So either you define the moment or let the moment define you. That's what my mentor told me back then. And I'm just passing that on to you. Either you define the moment or let the moment define you. As far as the gentleman that seen this multiple times, just understand this. Procrastination is the assassin of opportunity. Procrastination is the assassin of opportunity. Okay? This thing is going to continue to grow. So in the next 6 months, people out there in Connecticut, they're going to learn more about this. More and more people are going to get started with this in Connecticut. And the question is, do you want your friends to be on your team or do you want to be on their team? That's something for you to think about. So I hope that you got all the information you needed. I hope that you did take notes. Okay, if you do have questions, let's get on the call right after with Josh or John or myself. Let's get on the call right after and we get your questions answered. Now, as far as the gentleman that see an opportunity for yourself, get in now. Get in immediately. Get in before the person that actually has questions, because whoever gets started first is pretty much going to be the upline, all right? And this thing is going to continue to grow. So it doesn't matter where you go, guys. Doesn't matter where you go. This thing is going to continue to grow. We're all going to eat because teamwork makes a dream work, right? TEAM, together everyone achieves more. One team, one dream. This is what it's about. This is going to continue to grow. And like I said, get started if you've already seen enough information. All right, so what's going to happen is you're going to receive a digital application link. You want to click that link. All right, get that filled out. You'll have access to your website. and you'll also have your specialized link. So any one of your friends that see the information and want to get started, they'll get signed up through your digital application link. So that's how it works. And again, if you got questions, all right, we'll get on the phone in the next couple of minutes, okay? But yeah, that's that, guys. If you see an opportunity for yourself, just say yes. Just say yes and learn how to do it, all right? Because you don't have to know everything off the bat. As long as you have an open mind and you are willing to learn, you can earn week one in this business. All right. You're not going to know everything before getting started. When I first saw this, I didn't know everything before getting started. Right. I had an open mind and I said, yes, I'm going to get started. And then I started to get trained. I started to get all the new member overviews and everything like that. I saw everything for myself, started making profits in my first week. And life has just not been the same since. So guys, thank you so much for investing your weekday night to seeing this information. I hope the information was easy enough for you to understand, and I hope it was valuable for you. I hope you're excited about it. I hope you truly understand what you saw, because it's something that's extremely, extremely powerful. So guys, thank you so much for investing your time tonight. All right, and I look forward to working with you personally. I look forward to seeing you when I get to Connecticut after my launch meeting in North Dakota. After this U.S. tour thing is going down. And, I'm just excited. I could keep talking till I'm blue in the face. But, yeah, get started. If you're ready to get started, just get started right now. And if you got questions, we'll get on the phone in a couple of minutes. All right, guys? So, gentlemen, stay blessed. Take care. Have a great night, gentlemen. Peace.
Thank you, guys. Can't wait to see you in Connecticut.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.